No, Julian. What if someone were to catch us?
You know nobody will be here for a very long time. And besides, it was never a problem before.
It was a mistake before.
A happy one, I'm sure.
I was thinking that maybe this Sunday morning you could possibly join me.
Girl, I already told you that place have too much of hypocrites. And besides, my mother is the biggest hypocrite.
You can't judge the whole place based on a few.
Girl, I know what I'm telling you. I had real partners who used to be there before, especially on a Saturday night. They're drinking, they're partying, and you should see transformation. Looking all holy in the long sleeve shirt and tie. Girl likes bullshit.
Do it for me, Jay. Daddy, you're home?
And just in time too. Get our phone, Mr. Briggs.
Daddy, remember Julian?
I go wait outside, John. Smart boy. Is the mother at home?
She wasn't when I got in.
Who's picking up Justin?
I could go see. Julian has his mother's car today.
Okay.
See you later, Daddy.
Last night, Europe closed its doors to all traffic from the Indian and Asian continents. The death toll from those nations has not been determined, but what is certain is it's nothing short of an epidemic. This virus still remains a mystery. Its nature, origin, and means of transport are still unknown. Scientists all over the world are working non-stop to contain it. We'll be right back.
You didn't play squash today?
No, I was feeling a bit tired. Thought I'll come and get some rest instead.
Oh.
Hey, no kiss? So how was your day? You look... Hello? Hello? You look great. Where do you go?
Hi. A couple of the ladies went out for tea. Lucy called us after and said she felt like going out, so I called some of the other ladies.
Well, I think that's great. I mean, you should get out more often. I'd really hate it for you to be bored at home all day.
That's a very nice thing to say, Harold. Thank you.
Come here.
What?
Come closer. The kids aren't home, so why don't we go to the bedroom and you could give me a massage?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I just don't want to right now.
Come on, you know you want to. What do you say?
I said no.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? What was that all about? I want to know what's going on with you, Mary.
I really hate it.
What
Lisa,
now?
what's wrong there?
It's about Ricky. We broke up.
Why?
Ricky has someone else.
Lisa, Ricky loves you. He hasn't kept that a secret.
Things have changed. He has changed. He doesn't have time for me anymore.
It could just mean he's too busy with his job.
No. Sometimes when I ask him to go, he seems too busy or going out to rest. But then my friend is about someone else.
Sounds to me like the two of you need to sit down and evaluate your relationship. Maybe the boundaries aren't clear.
Or maybe you both need some space. Why don't you talk with him?
What hurts me the most about the whole situation is I got introduced to this person. He's not maybe like such a fool.
Well, maybe you should talk to this girl, find out her intentions.
It's not a girl.
Well, there you go. Maybe you just want some time for male bonding. I mean, guys like to stick together sometimes.
Anyone else? I would. But Matthew?
Matthew? That big, strong guy who plays football?
Yeah.
We have met him on a couple of occasions. Quite a nice young man.
Yeah, he's a bullet man.
What?
I have launched rape on bloody fighting. What does it say?
No. It can't be. Not my son. He's not one of those sick, disgusting, God, no. Not Ricky. We have raised him better than that.
Calm down, Mary. Let's not get presumptuous here.
You could go bury your head in the sand if you want to, Harold. What do you think the two of them spend time together doing? Not playing football, I can tell you that.
You're jumping to conclusions here. Because Ricky has a friend who is sexually deviant, doesn't mean he is so too?
Birds of a feather flock together.
Now you're being ridiculous. This is just the way we live in today. We meet all kinds of people with all kinds of preferences. Look at me. One of the guys I working with, he have a drinking problem. Now, does that make me an alcoholic? Another, you see one of the girls in the office are married with 2 children. Does that make me an adulterer? No.
You know what's your problem, Harold? You have no backbone. If you don't want to face up to your problems, well, I'll show you.
You better not say anything.
Just try to stop me. When you get AIDS, who's going to take care of him? You? No kind of shame this will be on all of us?
Hello? Watch out. Stop this damn nonsense now.
Justin, go to your room. Now.
Hey Lisa, how come no one picked up Justin today?
You don't worry about Justin, worry about yourself.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Ricky, what your mother means is that we have something to discuss.
I want you to pack your bag and leave this house tonight. I will not allow you to disgrace this family with your nastiness.
But Mom, what are you going on about?
Ricky, are you a homosexual?
What? Dad, how could you ask me something like that?
Just what it is, you and Matthew, that's be doing when you spend so much time together.
Talk mostly. Sometimes you go to the movies and have something to eat. That's all.
That is not all.
Like you know more, why don't you tell me?
You and Matthew are lovers.
Get a ship with her.
You
Look.
said you were too tired to go with your friend, but then you shared so you might say,
He had a problem and he needed a friend. I am a good friend, that is all.
Just how good?
I don't see why I have to be defending myself in front of anybody.
Ricky, the reason why we are all concerned is that your good friend Matthew is a homosexual.
What? Dad, where did you, Lisa?
don't deny it. That is not something I know with anybody.
I don't know that. You have been so strange lately.
It's all making sense now. Why more girls don't call, why more girls don't come over, and why you're always lying with a bunch of men.
And if I was lying with a bunch of women, you would have said I was a player, right?
That is better
And
than
it hurts me to know that my own mother thinks that way about me. It really hurts.
Ricky, son, I don't think you are, that way.
How to talk to him?
That went well.
At least you know we stand on this issue.
This could have been discussed rationally, like human beings, instead of shouting a host of accusations. It's a good thing we don't own a gun. I can't believe you think your own son is twisted.
You know what's your problem, Harold? You trust people too much.
Well, if I can't trust your own family, who could I trust? Look, I go and take a shower, and don't even worry about dinner, because I'm going out.
Hello? Hello, darling. It was you trying to call just now. No, he didn't play squash today. I enjoy today too. Tomorrow, the Hilton. My Andrew. No need to impress me. You already own my heart. I'll see you tomorrow at 12. I love you too.
What was fatally feared has now become a reality. Doctors in the United States have cited 3 cases of death due to the mysterious virus. As a precaution, no one is allowed to or from the United States until an antidote is found. In the meantime, the Ministry of Health is urging all citizens to go to the nearest health facility to have a sample of their blood tested. Researchers believe that the antidote can only be developed from blood that contains
All is gloom and doom. Harold, come quick.
What?
Look.
Let she come inside of here. I'll kill her. Just what you think you was doing, young lady?
When?
Don't play innocent for me. I saw you kissing that boy.
Relax, Dad. It's only a kiss. People kiss every day and the world is still spinning.
Harold. Joanna, there is no such thing as just a kiss. Men are like animals. They won't be satisfied with just one kiss. Next thing you know, he'll be asking you to have sex with him. Joanna, you're nuts. Oh my God.
Joanna, I raised you better than this. You know right from wrong. So I still choosing to mess up your life, Bill.
Life is different now from when you were my age. You didn't have as much peer pressure to deal with.
But when young people look at that crap on the TV and listen to that kind of stupidness on the radio, how do you expect to live a decent life? Garbage in, garbage out, child.
Joanna, you know when you decide to fool around with boys, it's more than pregnancy you have to worry about. It's AIDS and syphilis and herpes, which can still kill you. It's chlamydia, which could cause you not to have children. And over 300 other diseases you can get when you have sex. But nobody's talking about this.
Joanna, your mother is right. No. Do you want all these things for yourself?
No, Daddy.
I know you might find sex enjoyable. What created that way? What sex belongs to marriage. That's why it can be best enjoyed. It's the highest level of love and intimacy between a husband and his wife.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Now, I'm not the only person you have wrong. So I think you should go seek that person's forgiveness. And if you're serious, you end that relationship with Julian. Now you're 19 years old, baby. And I can't tell you what to do from what not to do. But I'm hoping you'll do the right thing.
See that? Didn't even tell me she was sorry. I'm not as softy like you, Harold. They can't get away with anything by me.
Leave it alone, Mary. Just leave it alone.
She's not going to change one bit. Mark my words.
It never ceases to amaze me. Oh, you always in the worst of your children?
I don't. I have to say about Justin.
Oh, God. What have I done? Am I paying for my sins? What's happening to my family?
Daddy, are you alright?
No, son. I'm not alright. This whole world isn't alright.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes. Before you go and sleep tonight, I want you to say a prayer. Pray for Mommy, for Ricky, Joanna, and this entire world. Could you do that?
Dad. Dad, get up. Dad.
What time is it?
It's morning. You fell asleep here.
Were you off to so early in the morning?
I'm going to have my blood tested before work. They're looking for blood to create an antidote for the mystery virus. Make sure you go, okay?
Okay.
See you later. Have a nice day.
Joanna,
Dad?
did you think about what we spoke about last night?
I did more than that. I'm going to have a talk with Julian this morning.
Thank you, Jesus.
So you decided to get up?
Why don't you wake me?
I thought it was there you wanted to be.
Joanna,
You know, she still isn't speaking to me. Barely said good morning. And as for your son, he didn't come home last night.
Surprise, surprise.
Why did you never back me up, Harold? No wonder these children turn out so.
I back you up when you're being reasonable, okay?
So now I'm unreasonable.
Look, I didn't say that. Let's just focus on what's important here. Joanna said that we have to go and get our blood tested.
What's the point? Our blood can be possibly what they're looking for.
We're testing everyone.
I'm not going.
Now you're being unreasonable. Why can't you spare a few minutes to do something so important? The whole world stands to you.
I'm busy.
And lunch with Andrea is too important? Look, Mary, I'm not blind. I call, you're not home, and I lie about it. I see changes in your appearance, and I know you're playing chess up for me.
If you know about Andrew, why didn't you say anything?
Because I wanted to see how far I was going to take it.
What do you want?
I want to know why, Mary. What makes me such a bad husband that will drive you to another man?
Things aren't good between us, Harold. They haven't been for a long time.
So why did you stay?
For the children. Harold, we are a boring couple. We don't do anything anymore. You work all day, come home, and rest. I work all day at home. I feel like your housekeeper. There's no passion, no excitement in our marriage. It isn't like it used to when we first got married.
And you must be thinking it easy to take care of a house, a wife, a car, and 3 kids without working as hard as I do?
I know. I know that. I'm not blaming you. I just want more of life. And Andrew gives me that. He's caring and sensitive and...
That is adultery.
I'm doing what makes me happy. What's wrong about that?
You made a vow before God, Mary. Give it a second chance. It can't work. We can start by talking to a counselor. Mary, I love you.
No, it wouldn't work.
Give it a try.
I gave you 23 years, Harold. What more do you want? I gave you and these children.
Our children.
I gave you the best years of my life. And now it's time for me and nothing and nobody's going to stop me.
What about our vows? I guess you've made up your mind.
I don't hate you, Harold. I just love myself more.
Now what do I tell the kids?
Tell them their mother needed a change.
She needed to be free, so she walked out of your life just to breathe.
You don't look so good.
My night wasn't so good. And my morning was just even worse.
I guess I didn't make it any easy on you.
I don't blame you.
What was that for?
To let you know that I'm sorry.
But you have nothing to be sorry for?
For all the times I put my job before you.
You were doing it for us.
Was I really? Tell me honestly. I mean, which one do you have preferred? More toys, clothes, KFC, or more time with your family? Doing what families are supposed to. Like going to the beach, or even having dinner together. You don't have to say anything. I already know the answer. But you know what? Let's not self-pity for one day. There are going to be some changes around here. First, I'm going to take a shower and take Justin to have his blood tested.
I'll join you guys.
Okay.
I was angry and hurt.
Because mommy was in a okay?
That's part of it, yes.
Ricky, what does gay mean?
Well, it's like when two men like each other.
I like you. Does that mean I'm gay too?
Whoa. No, it's more complicated than that. It's like how mommy likes daddy, but with two men.
But mommy doesn't like dad anymore.
Where did you get an idea like that?
I think she likes somebody named Andrew. Would we have to get a new mommy?
No. But if that's the case, you know, I'll take care of you, right? Hold on, huh? What are you doing here?
I just came to see if everything's okay. You won't answer your phone.
Look, Matt, now isn't a good time. I have to go and shower and then I'm going to have my blood tested with my dad.
Well, I'll join you if you don't mind.
Suit yourself.
Wait, you still have on the clothes from yesterday?
And how is that your business again?
I just noticed, man, why being such a dick?
Rough night.
It's okay.
Wait, what the hell do you think you're doing?
You never had a problem with it before.
Well, it's about time it stopped. In fact, this friendship has run its course.
Are you doing drugs or something?
For the first time, I'm seeing you for who you really are.
Your best friend.
What is it you're really after, Matt?
You make it sound like I'm about to rob you the first chance I get.
You're so popular and I'm a nobody. So what the hell do you think you're doing lying on me?
Because people like you are rare. You're a man of integrity. You mean what you say and you're always true to your word. You're caring and thoughtful and have a positive outlook on life. That is contagious. Who wouldn't want to be your friend?
That sounds so gay. Which man analyzes another man like that?
What's wrong with gay?
It's a natural. Just look on you, man. It's not nature's way.
So you're trying to tell me you don't want to have any gay friends?
If you're gay, you'd better walk out that door and pretend that you never knew me.
I thought I knew you better than that. You're so bloody close-minded.
Get out of my house! Get out!
Ready? You know? Alright. This is a lucky number here. 1.
One, two, three, 4, 5. I win!
You cheat.
Yeah, hey, shit, it's supposed to play again. Sure. I promise. I'm going to do the best father any kid could ever ask for.
I think I'm going to take a nap now.
Yeah, hurry up.
Don't worry, cheater. When I wake up, you'll have hot, delicious dinner waiting for you.
Images of half-cooked vegetables are just flashing across my mind.
Son,
And this, Justin, the Ministry of Health has confirmed that they have found the person with the blood they need to develop a cure for, the mystery virus. Even though the person's identity has been withheld, officials are said to be on their way to the home of the donor. We will have more news as it happens here on 92.1 FM.
well, that's fantastic news. This entire world will have Trinidad to thanks for its health. Isn't that something?
A tiny country like ours.
Yeah. What happened last night is still worrying you?
You remember how we used to horse around when I was little? I miss that.
I'm going to be a full-time
I was
doctor.
horsing around with Matthew last week
Guys do that?
on his bed at night.
Oh.
I swear I was just having fun. I remember seeing some puppies rolling around in the yard, and I remember how it used to be with us. But knowing that Matt is gay, and I did that with him, I just feel so ashamed. I honestly didn't think Matt was gay. He's on our church board.
You did nothing wrong, Ricky.
Then why do I feel so dirty? I look at guys now.
Son, don't do
I
it.
look at pictures of athletes and I wish I could have a fine form like theirs.
There's nothing
And I
wrong
watch
with-
at guys in the street and I tell myself that I'm just looking at their hairstyle or the way they dress. But whatever somewhere deep inside of me, I'm just getting pleasure from looking at men.
Son, don't do this to yourself.
I don't want to be gay, Dad.
You're not.
I hang out with so many men.
That's because of your common interests.
God, I don't want to be gay.
Then don't be. It's your choice.
What if it's in my genes?
That is just foolishness talking.
Last night, when I left here, I felt so naked. Like everybody was seeing me for who I was underneath. And only I couldn't see the real me.
Ricky, come on. Who is Ricardo Briggs? You could figure that out, man.
Mr. Briggs,
Yes.
Minister Beverly.
So I know you are.
Sir, would you come with us, please?
Mind telling me what this is about?
You still have the privilege of providing blood that has a potential to save the world.
An old man like me? I never done anything important in my entire life.
Well, now is the chance. Please hurry. We have a car waiting.
You sure you're the right person?
This is number 27 Shakoina Drive, and you are Justin Briggs.
I know it cannot be me. Just my son.
Come with us, please.
I'm not Justin. He's inside.
Hello?
He's a child.
Yes. He's my last. Is there a problem?
There's no easy way to see this, Mr. Briggs. But given the age of the child, we might need a quantity of blood from him that might possibly endanger his life.
What? Don't let them do it, Dad.
Mrs. Beverly, how could you ask me to do something like this?
The world is dependent on him.
Well, to hell with the world. Let them find some other hero. I've just lost my wife and I'm sure as I'm not going to lose my son too. We are now starting over.
There'll be no one to start from what if we don't get your son's blood.
Run, Justin.
Where? Daddy, I want to help.
What did you say?
My blood can save all these people. If I don't, we all die anyway.
Find someone else, Justin. They will. They... Look, Justin, run.
It's all right, Daddy. It's all right. If I die, I'll go to meet Jesus and the angels in heaven.
We must hurry, Mr. Briggs.
The world is dependent on him.
Daddy, I want to help.
Well, to help the world.
There'll be no one to stop him.
Run, Justin.
Ricky, I need to talk to you, Ricky. Great. God, I know that, well, I've been doing my own thing lately. And right now, I can't be your favorite person. But I really need you to tell me what to do. I'm so scared.
Joanna, baby, I take it that it wasn't good news.
Why?
I already told you, baby, no matter what happens, I will take care of you.
You can have any woman in that company, even a boss. So why settle for me?
I'm not settling. I'm choosing. I'm choosing the sexiest woman I know with a great sense of humor and the biggest heart.
Sometimes I wonder if you were sent to destroy my life.
Sent? So that's what they're teaching you in that place? That if I'm not one of them, I must be working for the enemy?
You have ruined my life.
I don't remember you complaining before. What I do remember is you screaming, harder, harder.
You selfish son of a bitch. Why didn't you just use some damn protection? My life is over. What am I going to do now, huh? I can't get the scholarship to go to the States like I was planning, and everything from now on will be a struggle. Do you have any idea of the sacrifices I will have to make?
Oh gosh, baby. You don't have to. Let me help you.
I don't think I could do that, Julian.
So I'm gonna make a good husband,
I don't want to get married. Why can't you understand that? That's not the point.
There's this nurse. She can't take care of the situation.
No.
It only takes a few minutes and the problem is gone forever.
I've heard that some women can't have children after that.
She's a nurse. She knows what she's doing.
To take a life? Human life is sacred. God never makes a mistake. What if this child turns out to be someone important?
It's not even a person as yet. And besides, when last you see someone truly great come from this country?
I'll have to think about that some more.
Don't do it, Joe.
Ricky, I thought you passed out.
You always wonder why I'm so moody at Christmas. It's because I'm always thinking about who my son would have been if that tube didn't suck him out peace.
You, Ricky?
You're still treating Marcia for depression, you know. He would have been 4 already. His name would have been Sean.
I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm so sorry.
So you see, you have to keep your child, especially after what happened today.
What? What happened today? Ricky, you're frightening me. Just tell me what happened.
They took Justin.
Who took him and where is Dad?
They said that he had the cure for the mystery virus.
Well, that's good.
They'll need so much of blood that he might not live after they take it.
And Dad allowed this?
Joanna,
Get out of my way.
oh gosh, baby, you come back here.
Mom, you're home.
I didn't realize anybody was here.
You wouldn't believe what a nightmare the past 24 hours have
Ricky, I
been.
don't have time for this. Somebody's waiting for me.
So you're going in the hospital too?
No, I'm here to get my things before your father gets home. I don't want to cause a scene.
Wait, you really are leaving us?
Don't you start me, Ricky.
You selfish bitch.
Watch your language, boy. I'm still your mother.
Not if you walk out that door.
What do you want from me? Why should I stay in a marriage where I'm unhappy? I'm doing what makes me happy. What's so wrong about that? Don't deny me my happiness. Be glad for me.
And if the happiness with Andrew wears out, what happened? You'll move on to somebody else like some cheap pop? I could understand if dad were hitting you or not putting food on the table or something
But
like...
he's not emotionally there for me. He doesn't compliment me. He doesn't discuss anything with me. He neglects me, and that hurts more than a cuff to the face. I've tried so hard to satisfy that man.
He's changing, Mom. He's putting his family first again.
I want more.
Give him another chance.
And if he fails, Andrew is not going to be waiting on me forever.
What you must be going through. I'm sorry for the pain I've caused you. I love you, Ricky, and I only now realize that. I feel like such a fool for not trusting you. I had a few things to say to Matthew. The nerve of that buller trying to enforce his lifestyle onto us.
Yes, how dare we?
Excuse me?
We do the same thing, Lisa. We try to impose our way of life on him too.
Whose side are you on?
Did anybody ever stop to consider why homosexual people are the way they are?
Who cares? The Bible said it's wrong.
And the Bible also says to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And I think that God would prefer us to be kind than right.
Why can't you accept that just could just be a sexual perversion? And people don't think twice to whatever they do is wrong. They might even enjoy it. So.
And there are some people who just can't help it. It's like being hooked on coke.
Do you think Matthew's one of them?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him the next time I see him.
Ask me what?
Hey, Matt. Hi, it's nice to see you. Come in.
What is it you want to know?
I wasn't good to you the last time you were here. That's the way to treat a friend.
I said some things I didn't mean.
The heat of the moment, I understand.
How touching. Matthew, do you mind telling us as white as you get?
Is this to satisfy some curiosity?
No, Matt. I really want to know.
Well, it's quite a boring story. When I was about 9, I had sex with a boy. No, rather he had sex with me. He seemed to enjoy himself while I, on the other hand, just sort of lay there. By 11, the tables had turned. Maybe because the hormones were now kicking in. I seemed to enjoy myself much more.
Did you ever have sex with a woman?
Lisa?
No, it's quite all right. It was different. I didn't seem to enjoy myself more because maybe by then I was just used to men and boys. By 18, I had made up my mind that I enjoy having sex more with men than with women. And now that's why I'm here.
What sort of feelings do you have for Ricky?
Are you turned on by every man you see?
Of course not.
Well, it's the same with homosexuals. We have our friends and we have our lovers. And I cherish Ricky's friendship greatly. I will never ever do anything to jeopardize that.
That's good, man.
What the hell you think you're doing? Get out! Get the hell out!
I'm sorry, Lisa. I don't know what got into me. It's like a spell.
Shush, baby, it's going to be alright. It's going to be alright.
Well, I guess I haven't seen you. I'll call from time to time to see how my babies are doing.
Where should we go with that suitcase? You're leaving them now?
Shut up, Lisa. You were always too melodramatic for me. I'll choose Matthew over you any day.
Babes, just said it up.
That will explain the Audi in front.
I don't expect you to understand.
You are the biggest hypocrite I know. You're always quick to judge, to preach, to talk as if you're the prophet of God himself. But when it comes down to all, you're like the rest of us.
Joanna, give me my
Fools alike.
suitcase.
My father worked hard so you could afford this.
And I work hard to keep this house in order.
You want nice things, go on and tell sugar daddy buy them for you.
Fine.
I agree.
Get out. I hate your guts. I never want to see you again.
I'm still your mother, Joanna. That will never change.
But I've said and done so many nasty things to you.
And you had every right. I let you down. We grown-ups don't always do what's best for our children. So why don't you let me make it up to you? Tell me what's bothering you.
Mom, it's the baby. She keeps crying and crying. I hardly sleep at night. I don't go out. I don't see my friends. This is so hard. Sometimes I feel like throwing her against the wall so she'd stop crying. I can't do this, Mom. I'm not cut out to be a mother.
And what does Julian do?
I hardly see him. He said that I should have had an abortion. And sometimes, I really wish I did. Does that make me a bad person?
That makes you a very human person.
When I see that child, I think of life that I would never have. I'm afraid, Mom. I'm afraid of what I might do.
You'll be all right.
How can you say that?
Because I manage your right. Your father and I were done having kids after you were born. I was enjoying my job and my life when Justin came about and shocked all of us. For a long time, I resented him because I felt he was stealing my freedom and happiness. I was miserable. But then I made a choice. Either I was going to stay miserable because that boy wasn't going anywhere, or I was going to enjoy my time with him.
So you're saying it's my choice whether I enjoy the baby or not?
Exactly. Life is about choices. We make our own and nobody can do that for us.
So why did you choose to leave us?
I chose to leave an unhappy situation.
Dad was working very hard to provide for us. He was a good husband.
There are things you don't know, Joanna. Happiness does not come from how big or new your house or car is, or the size of your bank account. None of those things matter as much as the love and attention I wasn't getting from your father.
And you get that from Andrew? Are you so much happier now?
Why else would I stay? Would you stay for dinner? I always cook extra just in case one of you guys will stop by.
No, I have to get back to Justine. He's an angel with Dad. I have to go.
You must tell Ricky to stop by and see me sometimes.
Ricky, he's depressed. I don't know when we'll see the old Ricky again. But anyway, thanks for your advice.
Lord, if you never do anything for me again, please don't abandon my children.
Mom, why are you crying?
I'm just so happy to see you.
But before I came, you were crying.
I was just sitting here thinking about us, about our family and all that I've lost. And it just made me so sad. Joanna was here just now.
When did you speak with Joanna?
This afternoon, Ricky. I can't begin to tell you how very sorry I am for messing up everybody's life. But I want to make it right. I want to come back home. Do you think your father will take me back? It will mean that we'll have to start over. And I hear that he has changed and so have I. So it might work. Don't you think? Son, wouldn't it be nice?
Don't answer it now.
Son, you're trembling. Are you in trouble or something? Look, honey, it's your father.
I didn't know you used to visit.
Today's his first time for all of you.
And this certainly will be my last.
Please sit down, Harold. Let me get you something to drink.
This is not a social visit.
God
Mary.
works in such mysterious ways. Just today I was praying for all of you, and here you are. Joanna was here earlier.
You were praying?
How have you been there? I missed you.
I'm alright. Thanks. You?
I've been doing a lot of thinking about our family and about
Mary, please don't bring up the past. What's done is done. I've learned to survive without you.
But you don't have to anymore, not unless you want to.
I couldn't agree with you more.
It's been a long time since we agreed on anything. It's nice. Harold,
Can I
I was
have
thinking.
something? You go first.
Thank you. Harold, I was wrong to have left you and my family. It was the most stupid thing I've ever done. And every day I live, I regret the decision I made. But I want to make it right. Will you help me?
I'm not sure what you want me to do, Mary.
Give us a second chance.
Are you saying you want us to get back together?
Only if you want to, of course.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
You don't have to give me an answer right now.
Mary, the only reason why I'm here is to ask you for a divorce.
What?
Mary, I can't ever take you back as my wife. You weren't faithful to me. You lied. You walked out on your family when we needed you most. Our child died. And not once in the past did you ever stop to say I was dealing with that.
Everybody grieves in their own
Well,
way.
I'm still grieving, Mary.
So am I. Not one day goes by without me thinking about him, missing him, blaming myself for what has happened. Maybe God is punishing me for what I've done, but none of that is ever going to bring him back. You do what you have to survive.
And screwing Andrew helps you cope?
The only way this family can heal, you and I finding some way to deal with Justin's death, Joanna dealing with her baby, and Ricky getting over his depression, is if we do it together. I want to come back home, Harold.
I want a divorce.
Things will be good again between us.
Look, this divorce will free you to marry Andrew.
Good. I'll give you a divorce.
No, Mom, no! Dad, don't be a jackass. Don't do this, please.
Ricky, your mother has made a decision.
And she is sorry. Forgive her. Why is that so hard?
She has been giving herself to that man night after night. I won't ever have her back in my bed again.
Get off your high horse, damn it. She's a human being like the rest of us. She makes mistakes.
She went too far.
Forgive her.
I can't.
Then I guess you won't forgive me either.
Son, you haven't done anything? So what did you do? Tell me. Just tell me.
I've been trying to understand myself and why I am the way I am.
Go on.
I've been going out with Matthew. He takes me to places that I've never been. And I'm quite surprised at the kind of people I meet there. I meet all kinds of prominent people there, Dad. Rich ones, married ones, young ones, all kinds of people, men and women.
Son, I don't care about all those people. I only care about you.
And this place, is this some kind of an orgy?
Mom, you really do have some strange ideas. It's just a regular party with people eating, drinking, smoking, that's all.
And these people, they are homosexual?
I know it would make you happy to hear that I just walked away, but I didn't. I experimented.
But you don't enjoy that sort of thing, don't you?
Why not, Mom? Don't you enjoy sex with men? It's just sex, and I'm an adult. It's not like if I'm committing a crime or anything.
God says it's wrong.
Good one, daughter. God says it's wrong. Why isn't anyone else seem to be concerned with what God is saying? You yourself won't forgive the woman who you swore before God to love and honor and cherish till death do you part. Did God make a different set of rules for you and Mom? I think not. I'm not saying that I'm totally happy with this situation, and I'm not saying that this is what I want for myself. I will tell you, however, that it does not completely satisfy me. It's not like if I found someone that I want to spend the rest of my life with. It's just sex. I'm still trying to sort myself out, Mom.
Where did we go wrong? Harold, if I didn't leave, do you think if we get back together it might help Ricky sort himself out?
I can't believe you're so bloody selfish, Mary. Our son has a problem.
I was really only thinking about Ricky. I don't want our son to be gay.
We don't have to like the fact that he's gay, Mary. We do have to love our son.
And how do we do that? Tell me. Do we make his lovers feel welcome when they visit? What? How can we separate him from his actions?
I don't have the answers, Mary. I guess I'll have to talk it over with Denise.
Who's Denise?
Your replacement.
My replacement. Now I see why you don't want to try and work things out. You have replaced me.
What I was supposed to do, Mary? I can't compete with Andrew's money.
It's not about the money. Can't you see that? It was never about the money. I just wanted you to cherish me. You used to do that. You used to make me feel like I was the luckiest woman in the world because I was the center of the universe. But you replaced me a long time ago with your job. So I was just trying to be the main attraction in somebody else's show.
Denise helps me to cope with Justin's death. She helps me live each day to the fullest. I love her. And I want to marry her. A divorce will free you to marry Andrew. That's what you want, isn't it?
I'm not in love with Andrew.
So why did you stay?
Why won't you give us a second chance? I forgave you.
There isn't anything to forgive.
Not now. Many, many years ago. I forgave you when your secretary became pregnant. Yes, I knew all along. But I guess that's the difference between men and women. Women are more resilient. Don't worry, Harold. I'll give you a divorce. And I don't want no alimony, not the house, nothing. I'll be out of your life for good. I'm glad she didn't have the abortion. He turns out to be quite a nice young man. You should go visit him sometimes. Harold, I found the letter. God, what is happening to my family?
What's the matter, baby?
Joanna was here earlier.
Really? That's great, isn't it? You think she's finally the passion's up with you?
I don't know. I think she was fishing.
Fishing.
Strange as my song. I think she was trying to get me and her father back together.
Well, the father wants you back here to get through me first, so you know I don't like to lose.
She said Ricky's depressed.
You think it's some kind of ploy to get you back?
I don't know. Let me put dinner on the table.
Okay. Hello? Hi babes, what's up? I thought you'd come back. I understand. No? I'm home about after dinner. No, I can't see it tonight. What excuse I'll give me right this time? You good, yes? Yeah, that too. Alright, I'll see you in half an hour. Love you too. I hate doing this to you, hon, but I'll make it up to you, I promise.
What's the excuse this time?
You make it sound like I do it on purpose.
Whatever.
Mary, that was the company's law on the phone. You just got back from court. We had to review some important scans, contracts, a big meeting tomorrow. It won't be like this all the time, I promise.
I don't know any of your friends, Drew. I feel so excluded from your life. Why don't you ever invite them over?
That's a great idea. Why don't you go ahead and plan a dinner party? I'll be sure to invite Martin and the same tonight. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You don't pay attention to me like you used to.
What did you really want from me?
Don't you love me anymore?
I'm not going to have this conversation with you tonight.
Why do I fall for men who are married to their jobs?
You think I get this by some asshole there?
I'm bored, Andrew. Why don't you let me come and work with you at the office?
You'll distract me. Besides, I have to fight up for this geriatric woman just to keep it to myself. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Great. Another night alone with dinner and TV. May I help you?
Good evening, ma'am. I don't mean to
I'm not interested in buying any magazines.
Ma'am, I feel God has convicted me to stop by today.
You must have the wrong person.
The gentleman in the burgundy Audi lives here, doesn't he?
Can I offer you something to drink?
No, thank you. I'm fasting today.
I see. You must really love this God you serve.
I wish I'd met him sooner. Maybe he'd have saved me from this.
Tell me why you're here.
I'm here to see your husband, Mr. Francis.
My husband's name... There isn't any Mr. Francis here.
The man in the burgundy Audi.
I'm sure there are other cars like that in this country. What do you think is my Andrew you're looking for anyway?
I don't mean any disrespect, ma'am, but I think I should discuss this with him.
Andrew and I have no secrets.
Well, so you think.
I'm sorry. I didn't know your company.
Hello, Mr. Francis.
Have we met?
She says she's looking for Mr. Francis who drives a car like yours.
Well, I'm not Mr. Francis.
Maybe you've met my friend Desiree.
Who's she?
She's a businesswoman who catered to those within a particular income bracket. The rich to the filthy rich.
Oh my.
And Mr. Francis here, well, he certainly fell within that bracket.
And this Desiree, she sent you? Is this some kind of a blackmail?
I assure you that isn't the case. It's quite the opposite, actually.
You still there? What did you really do in my house?
Andrew.
You know how crime is in the country these days? You just can't trust anybody.
What is she going to do? Hit us over the head with a Bible until we convert?
How much money did you really want?
Andrew.
That's the bottom line with all these damn sad stories. Just take the bloody money and go now.
I don't need your money, Mr. Francis.
Stop calling me that.
Come and sit down. I want to know why this Desiree sent you.
Desiree was in the business of humiliating men. They thought she enjoyed her services, but she knew under normal circumstances, they wouldn't give her the time of day.
Oh.
I'm not going to listen to this, you know.
One night, she met someone different. He respected her, bought her dinner, treated her as though she mattered. You know, like a human being.
What did he want?
Her life.
He wanted to kill her?
No. He wanted her to trade her old life for something new.
I don't think I'm following.
He was a preacher, Mrs. Francis. He wanted me to trade in my old life for a new one in Christ.
That's a nice little sad story. And surely angels and saints in heaven must be rejoicing. You need a job or something, I think I can help with that now.
And Mr. Francis here was a client of yours? So you're Desiree? And exactly what's the nature of your business?
I was normal without you write anything.
I was what some might call a lady of the night.
And Mr. Francis here was a client of yours?
Mrs. Francis, I
Just answer the damn question.
Every Tuesday night, he and his friends would take me to an apartment in Marval.
You have to have me confused with somebody else.
You have a tattoo of 2 intersecting hearts on your right arm.
Anybody could see that. I go to this gym and wear sleeveless.
And a birthmark on the left side of your butt.
And how much did he pay for your services?
Mrs. Francis.
How much?
They each paid $1,000.
That was before you, Mary. I was lonely, desperate, stupid. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you, I promise. I love you.
I heard you on the phone just now, Andrew, and that didn't sound like any conversation with a lawyer. I suspected this a long time ago.
I could explain, Mary.
I used to cheat on Harold, remember? I know all the tricks in the book, so don't lie to me, please.
So what is it you really want from me?
I want you to stop playing the village drum.
I can't. I work too hard to deny myself the pleasure that I deserve and I could damn well afford it.
You bought me too, didn't you? To be the maid. Is that why the courtship stopped once I moved in? Harold had his fault, but at least I was the only woman in his life.
So why don't you stay with him?
Look, I didn't come here to cause all of this. I just came here to say one thing to you, Mr. Francis. You should get tested. I'm HIV positive.
I was careful, Mary. I couldn't possibly get it.
Don't you touch me, don't you frickin' touch me, you damn liar. This is the last time you hit me, Harold. I warn you. I'm not your child. You have no right hitting me. If I were you, I'd sleep with one eye open. And be very careful about what I eat around here.
See what you can, man? What you gonna do? Why you time in my house? And get out, you're too damn old anyway. Little bitch.
This was a mistake.
It's not too late to turn back now, Dad.
I thought that this is somehow makes sense. Justify Justin's death.
That clearly isn't happening.
Look at how poor the turnout is. This was just another day for people to party and celebrate. What's happening to our society? If it wasn't for my son, we'd all be dead. Why can't they just spare just 2 hours to show their appreciation?
Let's go, Dad. This isn't making any sense.
Wait. I have a strange feeling about this. Maybe we should stay. Mary?
I knew you come calling back someday.
You have to go to the TV show, Harold. You may not be able to reach everybody, but if one person remembers, if one person appreciates Justin's sacrifice, it will be worth it.
Whatever is affecting your body is eating away your mind too.
Mary, why did you come?
Justin was my son too. I deserve to be a part of this street.
I'm sure that's not the only reason why you came.
You're right. The truth is, I miss my family. You don't know how many times in the past year I found myself thinking about the good times we had.
Like when he used to suck that dry for his last penny, so you could go look good for your little boyfriend.
That's enough, Joanna.
Do you remember the time we used to pick mangoes in the mountain?
It rained all day and we got eaten by mosquitoes.
We went to the river afterwards and you taught me and the kids how to swim.
You know, that's my favorite memory on a rainy afternoon.
Oh, please.
My favorite memory was the look on your face when Joanna was born. We had almost lost her, but there she was, healthy and noisy.
And she still is.
Dad, can't you see what she's trying to do? Andrew probably kicked her tail out and now she's trying to worm her way back into your life.
Joanna, that's enough.
I'm sorry, I failed all of you. I was selfish, and I didn't realize what a good man I had until...
Until what?
Until it was too late. I'm sorry, I failed all of you.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had to make some changes. And we are doing good.
Without you.
Joanna, you are really beginning to get on my nerves. Mary is still your mother.
Dad, she looks sick. Do you have AIDS or something? That's why you came back? So we'd feel sorry for you and take care of you?
Joanna, that's enough. I think you better leave now.
What?
You heard me?
I'm not the one who should be leaving?
We'll discuss this later.
Yes, Joanna. I'm living with HIV.
Oh God, no, don't touch me. Don't you touch me. God, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to kill us with shame? It wasn't enough for to run off with a man and leave us behind?
I don't know how long I have left again, so I wanted it to be the best. That is if you let me.
I'll take care of you.
Harold, I cannot allow you to take care of me.
No matter how hard I've tried, I've never stopped loving you.
Harold, I'm not suitable.
I think I'm the one to decide that.
This is so peachy. One big happy family, all kissy kissy, makes me warm and fuzzy all over.
I'm sorry, I failed you, and I've left you long waiting.
You walked out on us, and then Justin died, and I was having a baby. Most of all, I needed you. I needed my mother.
But I'm here now.
But you're dying.
Not this minute, Joanna. I'm living. Let's not waste another minute fighting.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry.
It's going to be all right. The nightmare is over.
Son, you're here.
I've failed you, Dad, and I've let the family down. And let me finish. I want you to come back home, Dad, but only if you can truly forgive me for what I've done. I mean, I don't ever want you to throw this back in my face again.
Whatever your decision, son.
That's the thing, Mom. The gay life just isn't for me. I want to come back home.
I've been counting down the days.
Now I feel like celebrating.
Yeah. Let's do it for Justin.
All for Justin.
For Justin.
just to breathe. It's not your fault that she couldn't see what's up. See how beautifully the windows to your soul open when you see what's up. See how beautifully the windows to your soul open, even when you're empty. Well, I can feel your pain, your eyes don't lie, and your heart's not strong enough to lie to me. I promise I'll be the one you can belong to. Think I forget how to feel. Maybe open up to you just to leave. Don't blame me, 'cause you couldn't see what's up. See how beautifully the windows to your soul open when you see what's up. See how beautifully the windows to your soul open, even when you're empty. Well, I can feel your pain, your eyes don't lie, and your heart's not strong enough to lie to me. I promise I'll be the one you can belong to. Belong to when you're weak. Belong to when there's no place to sleep. Belong to trust in me. Belong to belong, you belong to me. The one you can belong to. Well, I can feel your pain, your eyes don't lie, and your heart's not